So, KB, thank you for volunteering to partake in our study of people who encounter the festival blues.
That's alright, just thought I would be more productive during my week-long hangover.
So let's take it from the top.
So it was a Friday. This is usually one of the days where my head gets struck with confusion.
Morning, downloaders. Oh wait, this video's for YouTube, not TikTok. What? Oh, no. Gotta get dressed first.
But after that, I would have to keep in mind that there was actually a limit to the amount of alcohol you could bring.
I'm getting ripped tonight. R.I.P. that.
Liver.
So what were some of the rules? So no sound systems.
No offensive weapons.
No offensive weapons. So what does that entail?
These guns.
These guns. As an insecure man, I'm deeply offended by that. Oh, the alcohol thing, isn't it? You can only bring per person up to 24 cans, 3 litres of wine, that's all, or 70 cl of spirits.
But for our first festival together, I think Katie and I were perfectly prepared.
Well, we know who's going to look like they're on steroids when they come back.
Woohoo!
Oh, nice. People also ask what the journey was like.
Pretty good, actually. I've got to give myself credit. We were very well organised.
Packed, got food, petrol, brekkie, postbox for PCR test.
There's a lot of sing-alongs to keep us both entertained.
I want a Starbucks, please. Whoa, we're paying 1868. Whoa, back to the window. Whoa, we're very, very poor.
No.
With a bit of censorship here and there.
I'm happy that we're getting breakfast, spending a reasonable amount on breakfast. Sorry, I got a producer whispering in my ear.
Well, let's hope you could contain your excitement.
Oh yeah, of course, but you know, even though it's like the first festival in ages, it's still a reason not to get too ahead of yourself.
Hey! All of you! We're going to download!
And the good thing is we met some celebrities along the way as well.
Hello, I'm Dara Breen and I want to wish you a welcome to Download when you get there.
Okay, babe, things you don't want to hear at Download Festival.
Your voice.
Ooh, this pizza box in this Portaloo is quite weighty.
Yeah, okay, the rain kicked in.
And the rain will kill us all. We throw ourselves against the dashboard. Please don't do that, we'll crash. And all my blood will be across the window. That's what I call a bloodstock.
And I also like to play these festivals very genuinely, like no schemes or anything.
Oh look, Katie, plastic surgery. So if I get them to rearrange my face to look like Matt Tux, do you think I can get a backstage pass? Actually, no, I'm famous enough as it is.
And, you know, people aren't without their innuendos. You've got to keep in mind that there are kids at this festival as well.
Oh, yeah!
But, you know, when we got there, it was like a sigh of relief. You just could not fault it at all.
We're here. What? That's nice. It's a house. How far away is Sainsbury's from there?
But just, like, always remember to be respectful, because people will be respectful to you in return.
Do not park here, there's red lines. That means blood has been spilled.
And then we were there.
Hello! We're here now!
So, you returned to camping in a tent. Would you say it was a good experience, or...?
Yeah, I mean, when you camp, you know, you've got to take a lot of things into consideration. Where you camp, who you camp with, the size of your tent. You know, I obviously camped with Katie in what we thought was a 5-man tent, but turned out to be 3.
I'm getting a pedicure. It's luxurious.
So it was great.
And were you on good behaviour even when tipsy?
The next band we're going to see is The Waltz. The white knuckle thrill of your life, baby. I call this ride the Welly Waltz. Ah, that was my toe, you bitch. Grind, 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 grind. Wiggle your hips, mother.
Maybe.
Warning, this may contain strobe light effect, damn it.
Maybe not.
I'm spinning around. Move out of my way. I know you're feeling it because I'm looking like that.
Of course.
So were the Portaloos any better since there were less people?
Oh, definitely not. You know, the fact that there is a much shorter female queue compared to the men's leads me to believe that men have an unhealthy habit with wanting to destroy Portaloos with any chance they get.
What would you say the most brutal band was?
This would be a bit biased because, you know, Malevolence and Conjurer were on the same bill, but for me, it's got to be Bleed From Within. I mean, despite my gasping fitness, it was worth being in a mosh pit for.
Most surprising band?
I would probably say Twin Atlantic, actually. There was also Lotus Eater there, who are pretty much up-and-comers in the industry, and they sounded huge on the second stage.
Live debut time.
You mentioned seeing Wargasm as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to ask. Band of the weekend?
Oh, Enter Shikari, without a doubt.
Our video looks like they're just so free. I'm a unicorn.
So much of their set, just fun to sing along to and bounce to.
Still airing our blood, still smelling our face. Part of the last carousel.
I mean, I just had some of the best interactions with the crowd, and it just felt so genuine. If they make a new DVD of any concert, please pick this one. I mean, you won't see me in it, but you'll know of me being there.
Is this a new beginning? Thank you, baby. Alright, close to the end. It's getting close.
But if I had to name a non-headliner as band of the weekend, then either Holding Absence or While She Sleeps, 2 up there, very high.
Hi, Scott.
I mean, literally high if you consider Lawrence playing a game of Where's Wally without the crowd noticing him right at the top of the sound booth. Booth. That was the reaction in my head. My hangover's being amazingly cured right now.
So, what about the production overall? How is that?
Yeah, I mean, Yonica, they kept playing despite the fact that their sound had been cut out a few minutes ago, but obviously because of the feedbacks through their ears, they didn't know about that, so it was a bit sad for them. I've heard the same happen for what the Wild Hearts, even though I didn't really go to see them myself, but I heard that there was like half of their sound could be heard, so it didn't really mix in very well. And then Loathe, who I gotta say played it off so well.
Losing seconds that liberate. Download, thank you so fucking much.
Okay, so is there anything you hope that they keep for future events?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Please keep these screens when the tents come back next year.
Can you recall any covers throughout the weekend? You know, some surprises for people to come back to?
Oh, you know, Trash Boat with Given Up by Linkin Park, which is an absolute banger.
And many would describe you sounding like a dying cat when you sing in the audience. Would you agree?
I'll leave that up for interpretation. Trash Boat in themselves, though, were very surprising. You know, like their energy is definitely something that I would look forward to seeing again in the future.
So the Newport Helicopter, did you take part?
Okay, that's a stupid question. Who doesn't take part in that? Does make your arm tired, though.
You've also been known to try and imitate Bullet for My Valentine a lot. How did that go this time round?
I don't need.
Yeah, really good, I think. Also fulfilled my Welsh obligations. Waking the Demon still being an absolute favourite of mine, and, you know, it fits so well with being a closing song.
So overall, did you get much of a tan?
Kind of. I mean, the rain came and went a lot. I wish it wouldn't do that, especially when I'm setting up the tent, and especially when I leave my wellies outside for them to get drenched by mistake, and then I have to lace them with black bags so my feet don't get wet and I don't get trench foot.
And how does it compare to a usual download?
Well, obviously there's more on the cards for a regular download, but the fact that the campsite was literally in the arena and you didn't have to walk 25 minutes to get there and back, so if there was a band that you wanted to skip, you could just go straight back to campsite and just sit down, have a beer or whatever.
Betsy in the house.
People who went to this are going to find it maybe strenuous going to next year.
Any funny things at camp?
Oh, loads. You know, people love bringing their own gadgets, don't they? You know, I was also glad I could watch bands from the campsite.
And biggest achievement of the weekend?
Oh, for sure, being synced up to Tears Don't Fall.
Oh! I got the timing right for fuck's sake, finally!
16 years that's taken me. 16 years!
Congratulations! I can't wait for your trophy.
Yeah, I mean, but they did have a surprising sing-along too when Benji came out to do Run to the Hills with them. Not to be confused with Kieran Benji, of course.
Of course. So, who was the crew that you were with?
Oh, Moss Squad? Oh, that's the legends. You know, they're just always welcoming, feeling included with them, and a great gang to have a laugh with.
Biggest travesty of the weekend?
Oh, Elvana. Many people have already spoken about them, so I probably will sound like a broken record if I say anything.
No, say something. I dare you.
Okay, if you insist. If it was Bobby from Sons of Anarchy in that suit, then I would be okay with it. But the fact that it wasn't, and it received a bill placement higher than Loathe, of all bands, I think is a bit of a travesty. So, what more can you say other than that?
And there were definitely other events, like the silent disco. How did you find that?
I don't know, I couldn't hear anything.
What did you make up you wanted to?
You know, it was really fun. We were queuing up, and the queue looked massive, but people were getting in pretty suddenly, like the queue was going down really fast. And then while we're in the queue, some guy just ran past and went, "I've lost my girlfriend," which was pretty hilarious to witness. But then I think once we had cheered like Welcome to the Black Parade and Chop Suey, that was our work done.
So with all that said, loads of people get camp lag afterwards. Was that the same case for you?
A video tells 1,000 pictures.
So, this isn't even the Monday afterwards, this is the Tuesday. I got heat stroke on the Saturday, so unfortunately I missed Creeper. It's just a coffee brewing in the background, I hope you understand. We'll go over here for some quiet time for that. Yeah, so Creeper was like the only band that I was gutted in not seeing, just because I wasn't very well. And I wanted to be, you know, as awake as possible for Enter Shikari, and I think I made the best decision in that. But I can't tell you a person who has a full voice after a music festival, unless they're drinking honey throughout every single day. So the only strenuous task now is to unpack, which I will advise you on step 1. You don't. You see, there's a clear path. No worries.
Wow. So, yeah, that was all very, very insightful. Thank you so much for your time. Would you say you're recovered now?
Nope. Doing this interview makes me even more sad.
Well, don't worry, there's always download next year.
Yeah, with way more walking. It's a one-time thing. Download, make it more, for God's sake.
Okay, I'll sign off when he's seeking his inner self.